welcome to the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Please enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. And in this episode, just a real quick review of the Masters of PixInsight workshops. And if you're not familiar with it, Warren Keller, Ron Breacher, and Pete, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name, apologies, put together some workshops. And Ron and Warren used to go around and travel and do one-on-one as well as group workshops. And with everything that happened in 2020, they apparently have moved into the online realm and offered some virtual workshops, which I think is awesome. And what they have put together is this web page, Masters of PixInsight. And if we scroll down, you can see here they've got the images of themselves. I've seen Warren and Ron present on the Astro Imaging channel several times. Very knowledgeable. I've enjoyed watching their stuff on there and learning from them. I'm not familiar with Pete, but if these two trust him, then I guess I should too. So what is the page about? And if we come up here to our navigation, you got workshops, member access. So if you click on workshops, they've got a list of things that they've put together. These were virtual workshops where they walk through how to do certain things. So as you can see, PixInsight for newbies, dialing down the noise, dialing up the detail, and the upcoming masks unmasked. I was interested, $35, what does that get me, type of thing. If you click on one, so let's say the PixInsight for newbies, what do you get? You get some data sets. You get a process icon set and a simple standardized workflow and 3 months of access. And being that it's an up here 2-hour session, and it sounded intriguing, but I wasn't too sure. I mean, I've been using PixInsight for 2 years now, I think. And, am I a newbie? Am I intermediate? I'm not sure. I wasn't sure what workshop, if any, I would want to attend. And if we look at what are some of these other ones offering, so dialing down the noise, they're going to use MLT, which I'm familiar with. SCNR I'm familiar with. TGV denoise, never used that one before. Dialing up the detail, they'll cover deconvolution and sharpening. Okay, sharpening if they're using MLT, kind of familiar with that. I've not had great success with deconvolution. HDR I'm a little familiar with, so not too sure about that one. And masks. Doesn't describe it here, but one recent thing I've seen from Warren is they're actually going to go into using pixel math as well as some other stuff, so that one might interest me as well. But it did intrigue me enough because I did want to learn a little bit more about deconvolution and TGV denoise, So to that end, I went and I spent the $35 each on them. And so let me get logged in here, and well, first let's go to the members access. If you're not logged in, it shows you what's available, but when you try to access it, it's going to ask you to log in. Let's go back over to, yeah. So if I try to access it now, it's going to ask me to log in, and at this point you would plug in your username and password, or your email and password, and keep going. So let me go ahead and log in, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm logged in, and if I come down here to PixInsight for Newbies, I try to access, and it says it's for subscribers only. So if I go back, now let's look at dialing down the noise, or dialing up the detail. Let's look at that one. So as you can see here, you've got the file right here that has project file, your some data to work with, process icon set, a few different things that you can download and then follow along. And as you can see, when they do the workshops, they do one at 7 p.m. GMT and another one at 7 p.m. EST, or Eastern Time, to accommodate multiple areas of the globe. And once they're done with that, then I believe Pete or possibly Warren go back and edit them into these videos that then they post on here, which if you've purchased access to the live webinar, then you get access to this for 3 months. But as you saw going back, you can, if you didn't attend one of those other ones, you can still purchase access to it for 3 months. And that's what I did here. And watch the video. I'm not going to click on any of the videos. This is their intellectual property. They're asking you to buy it, so I'm going to respect that. I'm going to say, watch it through. Do what I did was I watched it through once. Didn't follow along, just watched it through. Listen to the explanation, because both Warren and Ron go into decent detail as to what the process is doing, what the different sliders and other options within a process or script do. They do a lot of more in-depth explanations than I was hoping for, and it was good to learn. Then I went back and rewatched it, made some notes, how it appeared to fit into the workflow, adjusted my workflow, and then worked with my data based on that during a third time where I used a tablet accessed page. I had the tablet sitting next to me, and then processed my data, and when I would get to that point, I would go to their video, watch their instructions, see how it impacted mine. And it worked very, very well for me, since I was able to have a better understanding. Now, am I going to regurgitate this information in any of my videos? Heck no. Because personally, I don't want to misspeak and give out improper information. I say it too often. I'm an amateur. I am not a guru. So when I'm showing something that is working for me and my data, your process, your workflow may be different. Your settings may be different. Chances are they are different, and what would work for me may not work for you. So personally, my opinion on the Masters of PixInsight workshops, good resource, just like anything else. Yes, you have to pay to get access to it. Yes, you only get 3 months. So watch the videos, take some notes, watch them several times. You have 3 months to watch them. So, you know, it's hour and a half, 2 hours of your time to watch it through once. And then try it on your day. Make a couple notes or just watch it through, like I did. Watch it through, get the knowledge, go back, key on what you need to make notes on, make those notes, and then go back and work with your data. And if need be, look at the videos again, revise your notes, do whatever. Make the most of that 3 months, basically. And hopefully you'll be processing better. I know my workflow has improved based off of the knowledge and what they provided. Now, to that end, this is a newbie's workshop. I believe the one in January, the Masks Unmasked, I believe, is going to be the last one in the newbie series, and then they're going to start a intermediate series, and I'm going to be real interested in those. So, but it's your money, your prerogative, your workflow, your process. Me personally, I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed learning from both of them. So, yeah, I recommend it. If you find them useful, then great. If you are not willing or are unable to purchase access to them, then apologies if you've made it this far in the video and you feel I wasted your time. Go ahead and hit that dislike button if you want to. Otherwise, this was my personal review based on doing a couple of these workshops, and I enjoyed them. I got benefit out of them, and my recommendation is if there's one particular area like denoise or the deconvolution, it is 35. You have to ask yourself, is $35 worth that? And each of those workshops is $35. So for those 2 workshops, that was $70. So that's your choice, your decision. I can only say that for me, I thought it was money well spent. So take it with a grain of salt. You do you do your own finances. So no hard feelings if you think I'm overreaching here. I am not affiliated with these guys in any way, shape, or form other than I share the interest in the hobby of astroimaging and using PixInsight. And I do have Warren Keller's Inside PixInsight 2nd edition book. Again, good source of information. However, the way it's written in some areas it's kind of hard to follow, kind of hard to understand, but seeing it in practical use with the demonstration during the video, cleared up a lot of things that I wasn't too sure about. So again, I recommend it. Take it as you will. And with that, I'm going to say thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stick around for the outro. As always, clear skies, and have a good one.
Thank you for watching yet another video from the Astroimaging Junior channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video we've uploaded. In our lower right, we have what YouTube might think you would enjoy. And in the lower left is our subscription button. Please like this video, subscribe if you so choose. As always, clear skies, have a good one, and remember Duke.